Hi guys, welcome to another Holy 4 challenge. In today's video I'm going to do something pretty rare. I'm actually going to play as a major country. And yes, obviously you know at this point that I'm going to play as the UK. I'm going to show you how fun the UK can actually be. So let's play with the regular difficulty, store focuses on and armament mode off, and let's start. I'm going to delete the cavalry divisions, as well as the Royal Tank Regiment, and I'm just going to exercise the rest. Also, I'm going to send them to the Britain. I'm going to build a sieve in Greater London area, or actually maybe 2 sieves, and after that some mills. As for the research, I'm going to go for basic machine tools, construction 1, mechanical computing, and surprisingly military police. We don't really need ships at all, because we are Britain after all. So let's just produce convoys. Convoys don't count, we need those always. Also, I'm not gonna produce any planes for now because I got like 1000 of them, and I'm not gonna need tanks either. Let's go with 2 factories on artillery, 5 artilleries on support equipment, and the rest will go to the guns. First focus I'm gonna pick is reinforce the empire, nice 10% stability. Also, I'm gonna select my entire navy, let's merge them, and let's send them to Plymouth. I'm gonna delete every single air wing, and now let's deploy all of it in Yorkshire, because there's a level 10 airport right there. As you can see, I got 1346 planes, that's more than enough for any country. And let's shift and exercise them. Also, one more thing, I'm gonna request forces from all of my dominions, as well as British Malaya and British India. That's, I believe, 42, yes, 42 divisions. I'm gonna send these on the USA's border, also some of them are gonna go right here. And I believe we're ready. Let's unpause and let's start. And RIP to King George, may he rest in peace. Anyway, it's February and now we're gonna do one very tricky thing. You probably know about this, but trust me, it got patched, it's no longer that OP. So yeah, let's select all the carriers, split them into the separate task force. Same thing for the battleships, heavy cruisers, and also all the battle cruisers except for the HMS Hood, which is our pride of the fleet. And we'll be deleting these separate task forces. We're gonna lose some ships, but it is worth it. Now check this, we got all of these decisions available. We can invite countries to the naval treaties. We can also send warning to countries. However, I need 50 political power for each decision, so I'll have to wait a little bit more. Anyway, we now got enough political power, which means we can do these decisions. We got enough PP, so let's do one of these decisions. I'm gonna send warning to the USA first. This activates a mission for them. If they don't delete their big ships, they lose 10% stability and also, I believe, 25 political power. But that's not that important. By the way, funny number, never mind, it was 69 factories. Okay, it's once again 69, look, laugh. And we reinforce the empire. Let's now go for service overseas. Issue diplomatic objection and let's back the Turks. I got enough political power, so I'm gonna do one of these decisions. Again. I'm gonna wait a couple more days though. I want the second conference to be less than 30 days away. And here we are. Let's send warning to the Dominion of Australia. I know, they're my puppet. It doesn't make any sense. I know. Let's just wait for it. Now let's see if they follow through that. Also, I could try my luck once again and invite some other random country. I guess I'm gonna invite Australia again. Oh! And now, look at this! Italy declared war on Dominion of Australia. France declared war on Dominion of Australia. And guess what? Dominion of Australia is my puppet. This is epic, and not only that, Japan also has a war goal on us, and also USA. Even I got war goal on myself. We are in the May of 1936, we are Democratic Britain, we're fighting 2 major countries and potentially another 2. As far as I'm aware, there's 7 major countries, we're one of them, so there's 6 left. And we're gonna be fighting 4 out of 6, or at least 3 out of 6. So for now, I'm gonna take my first army, I'm gonna select the good divisions, not the colonial ones. As for my officers, I'm not gonna use any of the best ones, I need to use some of the worst ones, like John Vereker as my field marshal, let's promote him. And as the general, I'm gonna use Jock Campbell. They're not the best generals out there, but trust me, I'm gonna need them. Naval invasion into the France like this. Also, my navy is nearby, and let's move all of the air force down to the very sussy named state. You know which one. Anyway, all of my dominions are calling me to the war. I'm not gonna accept. I don't want them in a war. Oh no, France is doing some bombing. Let's prevent that. Anyway, we finished service overseas. Let's now encourage colonial elite. And let's also research concentrated industry 1. By the way, I just realized we don't have basic machine tools research. I think we had them before. So yeah, UK got a little bit nerfed. I forgot to assign my divisions to this naval invasion. Well, I guess I'm gonna assign them now and wait. And Italy managed to take out the Ethiopia. Thank God. Should I sign a non-aggression pact with non-existing Ethiopia? Yeah, let's do that. Keep in mind, they're not only capitulated, but also owned by the Italy, so they don't exist anymore. Oh no, our convoys, they're broken. Let's wait for about another 10 days, and I'm just gonna send 4 divisions into the France. Edward VIII abdication crisis. I'm just gonna go for the first option. If he will not change his mind, the king must abdicate. And they're naval invading us in Scotland. What? Let's hope it's like in the Orkney Island. Yeah, it is. Actually, that's not Orkney Island, that's Shetland Islands. But still, France managed to naval invade us here. We don't really care. This province is irrelevant completely. We will naval invade them back soon. Naval invasion support in English Channel, and these guys are off to go. I'm gonna make sure to take my planes and that they actually support for troops in northern France. And let's slow down the game, and soon the micro will begin. God save King George VI. For some reason they didn't guard their port here, so I just landed my troops. Look how they walked on the sea. Let's spread out these divisions. Maybe I should send one into the airport right here, because that's important. And let's send the rest of this army here, and also the entire second army here as well. We got the airport, which means we can move in the planes here. Anyway, our troops have landed, and now this is literally the D-Day, but in 1936, and it's actually against the France. Let's drive an offensive line, and now I'll have to do some of the micro. I'm gonna give this army the black color, so that I know which one it is. France is very easy to take out because they have that political instability, national spirit, but I want to take out some of their troops, so that way I get some war score. We got the military police, and also construction 1. Let's improve our industry some more. And here we are, the very first encirclement right here. That's gonna be a total of 3 divisions, I believe. Let's take them all out. And we got some air experience. Let's go for aircrew surveys. And rip in pieces 3 French divisions. Let's take another one right here, and the Spanish Civil War just kicked off. We can make another encirclement here and also take the airport. Let's do that. Rip. There's an opportunity here as well. Let's use it. And we encourage the colonial elite. The next focus I'm gonna do is a change in course. I'll try to take as few cities as I can. My goal is just to destroy their divisions, pretty much. And rip another 3 divisions. You will not be missed. Check the casualties. We got 2k, they got 83k. They literally got ratioed. Let's keep making some more encirclements. Let's improve our guns. Support weapons 1. And that's gonna be 1 more division encircled and also destroyed. Anyway, finally let's go for formation flying. And I'm out of fuel, so I have to buy some of it. Let's buy it from Venezuela. I'm trying to make the big encirclement right here. Let's see if it works out. A change in course is finished. I can't organize the black shirts yet because I'm at war. So in the meantime, I guess I'm gonna go for limited rearmament. This is gonna get me 4 civs. Pretty nice. Who cares about the Netherlands, honestly? I don't. And we managed to make a giant encirclement right here. 5 divisions, that's a lot at this point. And rip these 5 divisions. I could do some war propaganda, but honestly, it's very expensive. Yeah, let's do it anyway, we need that war support. Also, let's try making 1 more encirclement before we take out France. Yes, we did it. Another 6 divisions. I'm gonna push them back, but I gotta make sure that I take Paris the last, so that they don't capitulate on me. Let's try to Bulgaria rearm, we don't really care. We're trying to naval invade in the northern England, probably, yeah, Isle of Man. And it's done for. France has over 200,000 casualties, we got only 21k. Let's do dive bombing, and that's it, France is gone. I'm just going to annex them fully, because I can't really puppet them, you'll see why in a moment. Take all, and also take all of their navy as well. And now the USA has declared war on the Australia as well. So we took out the France, we're now at war with Italy and the USA, and potentially we're gonna be at war with Japan as well. So the Italy is next. Let's send the entire first army here. As for the second army, I'm gonna send them to Corsica. All of these guys will be strategically redeployed to Italian border, so they arrive as soon as they can. And let's move our planes into the airport near Marseille. Now the issue is going to be guns. In the meantime, I went for local police force, by the way. Also, let's modify this cavalry brigade. I'm gonna remove the recon, and instead I'm just gonna give some more cavalry, and let's go for the military police. Luckily, this is gonna save us some guns. And now I have 58% war support, which means I can go for war economy in 1936 as Britain. And the micro inside of the Italy has just begun. Gonna make sure that our planes are supporting the troops. And once again, I'll try to encircle as many divisions as I can, and maybe let's give them trucks as well. Yeah, that's good idea. So let's go for organization first and charismatic. Where do you think you're going? Or puppets are gonna send us some equipment. Yeah, I'm just gonna accept. Also, China wants to help me out for some reason. Limited rearmament is done. I can go for general rearmament or the shadow scheme. I'm gonna go for shadow scheme because 4 military factories is pretty nice. 1 division just destroyed in Torino. We lost Cairo. This is a disaster. Oh my god. And unfortunately they took Ajaccio, which means there won't be battle in Corsica. We lost Corsica. We were too slow. Well, 8 more divisions on the main front line then. Let's move our airplanes to a closer airport, and let's go for the more ground crews, because that's pretty nice. Oh no, they're navally invading where? In the Bahamas. Okay. Anyway, another 1 division encircled up here, let's annihilate it, and another one down here. Also, one thing I should be worried about is that event where Italy gets deposed and gets into the Civil War, because epic, yes. You can't just take out Italy anymore. So I'll have to try not to take the victory points which control the states. So let's pause all the movement. Let's just take the unimportant victory points. Otherwise Italy is going to collapse and I won't be able to annex them fully, and I want to annex them fully. So yeah, no Bologna, no Firenze, nothing like that. Just these unimportant cities. Anyway, we got enough political power. I should have went for war economy earlier. Doesn't matter really. Let's build military factories in Greater London area. Also, let's improve infrastructure in Yorkshire, Lancashire, and I'm later gonna build mills there as well. Let's make sure the planes are supporting down here. Also, how do I have green air if I had no planes down here at all? So weird having to leave these cities behind because the game is working. Anyway, let's improve something. I guess I'm gonna improve my artillery. Let's destroy these divisions in La Spezia. They're gonna keep coming over and over again, I just have to destroy them. Let's go for computing machine, I guess. And more guns. So we're gonna have lots of resistance later on, so we're gonna need all those guns. And we took Anzio. Let's destroy divisions into Rome, but let's not take Rome. Also, let's do the same thing for Ancona. Might have a little bit of mess up here in the north, but I guess it's gonna be okay. Oh no, they're naval invading where? Oh, look at this. That's gonna be a big naval invasion. Let's send our troops up here. We're taking Rome, but they actually care about Nice more. The next focus is general rearmament. Shadow Scheme Factory is useful. Another 2 divisions gone in Napoli, and 1 more up there. Anyway, let's quickly send our troops down to Palermo. Also, we need some divisions next to Firenze and Bologna, as well as Rome and Napoli. Let's try to take Venice and also Trieste. And I think now it's time. Let's send some of the planes to Venice, so they actually support our troops. And let's push for Messina, Palermo, Catania, and also Taranto. And now let's push for all the remaining cities. And hopefully we're gonna be quick enough about this. He is deposed. So I'm gonna dismantle my faction, because Second Italy might spawn and they might join my faction. I don't want that. But we managed to take them out just in the last moment. These guys got no score at all, and we are able to annex all of them. And look at this, there's Italian East Africa in 1937. That's kind of cursed. They also control Kenya. Anyway, let's pass. Oh yeah, I don't have enough score. Doesn't matter, let's just annex them fully. Now I got some score left for their navy, but I don't think this is going to be enough. And that's it. Confirm and exit. Our main goal is done. We took out Italy, we took out Italian East Africa, and we also got a little bit of navy as the bonus. Let's go for direct ground support, and I guess I'm going to improve my guns. Since I have dismantled my faction, all the expeditionary forces have actually been recalled, so let's ask them back. Occupied Italian territory. What? Oh, yeah, because the event fired. Wait, I can actually release them. I'm not going to do that. First 22 divisions will go here onto the long border, and the remaining 22 will go onto the short border right here. As for the good divisions, I'm gonna send 24 of them right here in the American Northeast. The remaining 8 are gonna be like here. Also, let's go for limited conscription. We need more manpower. Well, not yet, but we're gonna need it later. Now, basically waiting for my troops to arrive. I'm also gonna send all of my air force to Canada as well. 1 division managed to get caught here. This could be actually exploited. I'm not even kidding. I just entered USA without having to fight them. And as you can see, now we need 43k guns to keep up the resistance. Let's manage the air force a little bit, and I think we are ready. And the first army is about to arrive. Let's strategically redeploy them. Also, let's draw an offensive line. And here they are. I'm just gonna call Canada to war. I have to slow down the game, and let's do some micro. I'll have to do some encirclements, obviously. USA doesn't have that big of an army, but it's better to destroy them than to actually fight them. Let's go for industrial effort, I guess. 1 division encircled, and another one. And now we got a typical main OG encirclement right here. Let's take Boston, and let's keep pushing. RIP Canadian division. Let's encircle this division as well. And we also took this important airport. Let's move our planes here now. And we managed to take New York, as well as Philadelphia. Let's now go for formation fighting, and the main encirclement is almost destroyed. And there goes their capital, Indian National Congress. Who cares? China is happening now. Doesn't really concern us. Now let's go for the spearhead order now. And 1 more division is gonna be destroyed now. Yes, we have no bananas. I just wanted a banana. Funny banana event. Division detected, initiating destruction protocol. Guys, I sound very smart. And this division is gone. And we took Detroit. Americans are gonna be very happy about this one. I guess I'm gonna go for the extra research slot. Let's destroy this division. Stanley Baldwin resigns. Okay. So I'm gonna improve working conditions, because I need some stability. I just realized how huge the USA is. Hunt and destroy. And let's send these 22 divisions to Los Angeles. And here comes the Sino-Japanese War. And we're about to destroy another bunch of divisions here. And the USA has capitulated, which is great. Let's pass 5 times, which is what we can do. Now we got the maximum score. Now we gotta be careful. I'm going to take all of the Philippines. As for the USA, I must let them exist, so I can't really take them out. Not only exist, I must let them have a solid amount of factories and territory. They practically have to remain a major country, otherwise I'm gonna be screwed. Yes, they're gonna have 57 factories, so submit demands, and I'm just gonna leave. So this is what's left of the USA. They're pretty weak, they have no navy, they still have pretty big air force, but they are never gonna be able to rebuild. But they are still a major country. A weak major country, but still a major country. If Portugal wants to buy our ships, I'm gonna say yes, and now let's speed up the game. Now you might think that the fun just ended, but trust me, it didn't. It's soon gonna begin, once again. First things first, let's take all of my own army, and let's send it into the Greater London area. Also, I'm gonna request every single division from my puppets for like the 5th time. And I'm just gonna send them to somewhere in London as well. We got the extra resource slot. Let's now organize the black shirts. Finally, we're doing something. Army defense expert or army defense. Army defense expert is always better. I'm to go for concentrated industry 3. By the way, I didn't ban the communism, so I have 20% communist support. I probably should have done that, but to be honest, it doesn't really matter that much. Turkey presses the Hatta issue. Let them have it, we don't really care. The actual issue I have is, why is my game running so slow? Let's exercise these divisions. Sorry, old chaps. Let's get the better industry. And here we are, we organize the black shirts. Now we can hold all these decisions and all these marches. And I'm gonna go for the most risky one right away. Let's first go for the London one. But before that, I'm gonna have to stop exercising my army. And I think we're ready. Let's hold the march in London. This is gonna ruin our stability, which is exactly what I want. We got minus 44% stability. Now let's hold anti-German speech, anti-fascist rates, and also anti-communist rates. Now we got 40% stability. It's gonna build back up, but it's below 50%, which you probably know what it means. Oh, we got the mobilizer economy, by the way, but it doesn't really matter. Let's hold the speech in Sussex as well. Yeah, now it's 32%. Here we are. The future of our nation is at stake. Well, what happens here is we start a civil war. But the thing is, we only own Greater London area and also Sussex because we actually held the marches there. We're fascists, so now we can do the focuses. Let's do God Save the King. We need that focus. Let's take our entire army. We got 4 extra divisions. Also keep in mind, since we only own these 2 states and we got extra 2 militia divisions per each, the other UK got them as well for their own states. Let me show you how many divisions they've got. About 160 divisions. Keep in mind they only inherited about 10 of them. So yeah, they got about 150 divisions just from owning states and getting free militias out of them. So they'll have to micro a lot. Also in the meantime, I'll have to delete my entire air force and then redeploy it because it just gets randomly deleted. Also, let's not forget that we got no navy at all. Entirety of the navy is in the democratic UK. However, what we do have is extremely cheesy. We got all the expeditionary troops from all the puppets. Keep in mind, these puppets are not our puppets. These are puppets of the enemy. So yeah, only reason why I got this is because I dismantled the faction. So what I'm going to do with them now is send them to some isolated province which doesn't border any enemy provinces. Let's send them all there. Let's exercise them so that we bring down their organization. And guess what? Let's declare war on every single one of them. British Raj, which by the way gets a random Asian leader with English name, also British Malaya, and let's not forget the mighty New Zealand. I'm at war with those countries, but I still control their troops, which makes no sense, right? Anyway, let's put some of the divisions into training. We finally got manpower only because we don't have any garrisons. So now what we're gonna do is make sure that our troops are on the front line, and now let's just delete these divisions. And guess what? They are the enemy now. Slow down the game, wait for 1 hour to pass. And yes, they're now encircled. There is, I believe, 46 divisions here. Yes, 46 divisions, look at this. Australia, Dominion of Canada, South Africa, New Zealand, British Raj, Malaya. Almost 7 nation army, it's actually 6 nation army. So now all we're gonna do is pretty much destroy them. This is gonna give our general a lot of skills, so I should go for bold attack. Also state serves the military. Also this will get us some army experience, some air experience, and most importantly war participation, because we practically destroyed much of divisions. It's also going to count out the dominions as touched because they lost a bunch of troops. So we'll be able to annex them in the peace deal without having to naval invade Australia and whatever. And look at these casualties, they're piling up now. By the way, sometimes Britain tends to create a faction. Anyway, we destroyed them all. Let's check the casualties. We got 903 casualties, Australia has about 100k, Canada 96k, British Raj 81, South Africa 36, New Zealand 18, British Malaya 11, and also UK has got 300 casualties. The dawn of the European Entente. Yeah, as we can see, we got 1k, they got 342k. Anyway, now the micro begins. We gotta encircle as many divisions as we can, otherwise they're just gonna overwhelm us when they eventually arrive. Look at this, USA wants to help us out. How ironic is this? Let's improve the industry. Funny number of stability, indeed. Anyway, let's secure East Anglia. And they just embargoed us. The AI is completely stupid. They first want to lend-lease me, then they don't want to lend-lease me, and then they embargo me. They literally are on a period. And now they passed the Neutrality Act. What the hell is going on? And that's the first 2 divisions gone. By the way, this guy is a skill 6 general. Let's make him infantry expert. Let's push. And that's another 4 divisions encircled. And Greece attacked Albania because they have claim on northern Epirus. And let's deploy these 11 divisions finally. Also, let's just stop pushing, and I'm gonna create a brand new template. It's just gonna have 1 cavalry battalion. I'm just gonna train like 1 army of them. I'm not gonna order 66 anyone, don't worry. Let's keep doing the micro, and let's keep destroying enemy divisions here. With Albania, you will be certainly missed. Combat unit destruction it is. Yugoslavia, I'm gonna divert production of bombers, because minus 5% consumer goods is pretty nice. We got a computing machine. At this point, I don't know what else to research. I guess I'm gonna go for, I don't know, STEM. Look at this nice encirclement. And another one down here. And another one. And another one here. And God save the Queen. What did I just say? Anyway, let's now consolidate the British Isles. And we took the southern England. Let's now focus in the north. And time to go for extensive conscription, because we're really gonna need that manpower once we get back all of our colonies, which are gonna have tons of resistance. How can you just blow up a river? And we took the Sus city. Let's destroy Manchester, literally. We got a new artillery, yay! We don't have enough factories to build any of it. Battlefield support. Look at this encirclement here. And here's the casualties count. We've got 6k, the enemy's got 448k. I'm not gonna take them out just yet, I'm just gonna have a stalemate right here, on the border of England and Scotland. Is it me, by the way, or my color is actually a bit different? Let's go for superior firepower. I don't like Grand Battle Plan. I'm too stupid to use it properly. And this focus is finished. Let's now start justifying on the USA, which by the way is a major country still. It's gonna take only 25 days. I'm not gonna do any focus for now, I just want to take out the Britain. Ground support integration it is. Also, let's give our guy offensive doctrine, organization first, charismatic. By the way, I used wrong field marshal at the start, but I realized that later. Told you I'm too stupid for Grand Battle Plan. Operation Umbral Thunder. What? Justification for the USA is finished. I think it's gonna expire, however, so I'm gonna justify again. Oh yeah, I completely forgot, we don't have navy at all. Well, I guess I'm gonna fall back. In that case, destroy some of their divisions, then try to make a push for their capital. In the meantime, we could do some war propaganda, yeah, why not? Front line, spearhead order, and go, go, go. Improved medium airframe. Also, why is there a victory point called Scottish Highlands? Isn't that like the name of the region? They're doing the last stand, but I think we should be able to take them out. Let's go for the key point bombing. We took Dumfries and Edinburgh, and we lost Edinburgh. Never mind, we won the war. We can't pass, but we got 30,000 score. Every single country is in the peace deal, which is amazing. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna take the British Australia's Navy. By the way, yeah, that's the name of Australia, British Australia, because they changed their autonomy level. Also the Canadian Navy. They got a little bit of Navy, maybe like 10 vessels combined. I'm gonna annex all of Australia, all of South Africa, all of New Zealand, all of British Raj, British Malaya, and United Kingdom. By the way, I can take their Navy over and over again, 4 times. Now this peace conference is gonna cause 180% war tension, rightfully so. Look at this, 322 states. Now the thing is, I'll have to release one of these countries as my puppets. You might wonder why didn't I puppet them in the peace deal? Well, because they get bugged, and I have truce with them, for some reason. Portugal wants more ships, yeah, why not? And now a bunch of the focuses are getting bypassed. Bring the Dominions back into the fold, appeal to Imperial Loyalists, hold an Imperial Conference, even that one is bypassed, and all the development ones. Also Commonwealth ties. So all there's left to do now is just finish the focus, Imperial Federation, and I can have Imperial Federation right now. I could do this even sooner, but I don't think it's worth it. Well, I'm just gonna core all of Canada, all of South Africa except for their most industrialized state, Australia and New Zealand. That's like, what, 25 million people. That's nothing. And that's maybe another 40 factories or so that are gonna be cored. Instead, I'm gonna do it a bit later, and that way I can get some more cores. So first things first, let's do Ceylon Forward Operating Base. And now, we'll have to move these divisions to the USA, pretty much. My embargo expires on the 22nd of June, so I'll have to use it, otherwise I'm gonna lose stability and whatnot. Now what I'm gonna do is go here and find Canada, release nation, and release them as my puppet. Okay, let's declare war on the USA real quick. Down of North American Federation. Panama and USA. Why Panama? We're not at war with Panama. Well, I guess I'm gonna send some divisions down there as well. I'm gonna call in Canada. Something funny is gonna happen soon. Anyway, look at this. Unitary Canada proclaims independence. They're now independent, so I'll have to justify them manually. Yeah, let's do that. Justification for Canada is done. I completely forgot about the Ireland. Let's send some divisions to Ireland as well. And let's now just take out the USA. All I have to do is take their major cities. Now the resistance is an issue here. 77%. That's a lot of resistance. We reclaim the jewel of the crown, and now I'll have to do unite the Anglosphere. However, this focus is better if I take out the Ireland. You'll see why in a moment. Oh, by the way, I just realized I must not take out the USA yet, because if I take them out, then I can't do unite the Anglosphere focus. And let's declare war on the Ireland. I just realized I screwed myself up here. Anyway, let's take out Panama. I just realized one thing, by the way. I'm stuck here. I can't core Ireland. I wanted to core Ireland, because if I own Ireland, all the free Irish states, and finish this focus, I core them. But in order to own them, I have to take out the USA. But if I take out the USA, then this focus will cancel. So I won't be able to core Ireland, due to unlucky circumstances. Nice. Let's take out the Ireland anyway. And we took out the Ireland, but as you can see, I don't core them. Because I just control their states and don't own them. I shouldn't have justified on the USA, I should have just went for this focus and declared war on them that way. But yeah, I was greedy. And this is what you get for being greedy. Don't be greedy. I'm gonna justify on Canada as well, because the war vote has expired already. And this focus is finished. We can now capitulate the USA. Although I don't core Ireland, and now I'm very sad. And here we are. We're gonna annex all of the Ireland, Panama, and also the USA, obviously. Anyway, now we gotta take out the Canada, which is fascist, which means they can now join Axis. That's kind of worrying. Let's send one entire army here, while the remaining army is just gonna go right here. We have to pretty much declare war on them and rush their victory points as soon as we can. Oh, by the way, we could enact the monthly plan. I have no idea why didn't I do this. Let's do it. Time to go for the delay. We're still out of manpower, but soon most of our issues are going to be fixed magically. And let's declare war on Canada, finally. Let's rush their victory points. They joined the Axis, but Germany is not going to join the war. How do I know that? They don't have enough divisions on my border, and they're not going to have most likely. Germany instead declared war on Czechoslovakia. And here we are, Canada is taken out. Once again, I can take the Navy for some reason, even though I took it before. And this time I won't annex them, instead I'm just gonna puppet them completely. Let's create faction with them real quick. Now there should be a decision somewhere, yeah, because we're in the same faction, create Pan-North American state. Now Canada gets to own all of the USA, including Hawaii and Alaska, and they also core all of it, which is very important detail. In the meantime, let's go for the British path to fascism. So now it would be logical for me to do Imperial Federation next, but it's locked out because the millions haven't approved it. Guess what? They don't have to approve it if they are annexed. So I'm pretty much going to annex the Canada. First I'm going to build some infrastructure. This should get them down to Rice Commissariat, and I'm also going to send them some convoys. But I'm just going to send them about 300 convoys or so. So yeah, in 2 months I'm gonna be able to annex them easily. And now they are a Rice Commissariat. Let's now send them like 2,000 convoys. By the way, this means we got factories now. Yay! Rip Czechoslovakia. And we finished this focus as well. Let's now just wait for the convoys to arrive. And here they are. Let's annex Canada. Now I have to garrison entire North America once again. But just for about 2 months. Because now we can do Imperial Federation. The Dominions haven't approved it, but if they don't exist, as I previously said, it doesn't really matter. By the way, look at this. We need 160k guns just to keep up the resistance. Let's just hope our great empire doesn't fall apart in 2 months. Also, Republican Spain is alive in 1939. Extremely rare thing to see. Look at this. Even though Spain doesn't core half of its territory, they still got 45 factories. That's a lot of factories. I guess that Civil War was useful. And here we are. Imperial Federation. We are now the empire. And as you can see, resistance is going down here because we now core all of the USA, Canada, all of the South Africa except for Transvaal, all of the Australia and all of the New Zealand. I would also core Ireland if I wasn't stupid, but I was stupid. Now we finally got manpower because we have 200 million core population. Also the resistance will now be much easier to deal with because we don't have to garrison all of North America. And at this point the only thing that's left to do is to really take out the Germany. But for that I'm gonna need some planes because I really don't have any. I guess I'm gonna go for Blenheims. I could take out Spain. Preempt Spanish invasion or alignment, whatever. Let's send an entire army right here. My resistance is so hard, I don't have infrastructure in France because it's destroyed. By the way, look at this very suspicious number of factories and building slots in this state. Hungary joined the Axis, and now we got a war goal against Spain. They're not fascist, so they can't join the Axis really. No, we lost Gibraltar. What are we gonna do now? The next focus is prevent a continental hegemony. This gives us war goal against Germany. Also, I just realized I never created an agency. You really don't need it to do anything in this game, but it's useful. I could do some war propaganda. Yeah, let's do that. I want to maximize my war support. And mobile defense it is. We got the agency, let's go for localized training centers. And we got the new airframe. Let's take this new airframe, modify it, 4 light machine guns, why not? Gas weapons, bomb blocks or small bomb base. Let's go for bomb blocks. Some more bomb blocks and some more bomb blocks. Also some light machine gun defense turrets, radio navigation, and let's go for 3 engine tubes. 68 cost. Blenheim was 50, so it's not that much expensive. 50 factories onto those, and let's just stop production of Blenheim completely. And naval strike torpedo tactics it is. And finally, let's put some more divisions into training, because finally I've got enough guns. Also have to produce some more support equipment. Got the localized training centers, let's get the German spy right away, and let's build the intel network in Germany. And let's get the strategic destruction. We're barely able to push into Spain, which is not that bad because we're farming army experience, we can improve our land doctrines. Justification for Portugal is done, let's acquire one of them, although I'm gonna lose India to them. But it's okay, we don't really care about India, it's not cored by us, so yeah. Merge my entire navy once again. More mills, more infrastructure, more everything. Let's improve our agency. And here comes the World War II. I'm not gonna join until I take out Iberia. And Imperial conscription is here. Look at this, 3 million manpower, out of nowhere. The sun never sets. And finally, forward interception. We finished the air doctrine. Let's go for integrated support. Also brand carrier, I guess. I don't know what else to research at this point. Look at this African catastrophe and also Indian catastrophe. Not that bad. I thought we're gonna control entire India by now. And that's it. Poland is gone. I think I should start production of anti-air as well. I could go for Princess of Terror maybe, but later. Let's first hire a loser gentleman. And Japan took Nanking in December 1939. Nice. Also, why is Germany not attacking Benelux yet? Let's hire the second spy. This guy, Dushko Popov. And let's prepare collaboration government. Let's take out Portugal, take out states, take their navy. They have 38 ships, that's pretty nice. And finally, let's take out Spain. And finally, Germany remembered that Luxembourg exists. By the way, in one of my test runs, Luxembourg created a faction with the Benelux, and they also invited in Lithuania, and when the Luxembourg capitulated, all the countries got annexed instantly. I know nobody asked, but it's kind of hilarious. And I think this is it. Yes, Spain is no more. Take out states, and let's steal their navies. We got 777 score, look at this, haha. How big is our navy? Over 600 vessels. Rip Luxembourg? Oh yeah, Second Vienna Award. Very ugly Hungary. Anyway, let's convert all of these divisions into this main template, and let's deploy all of these guys. 2 armies. Not that much, honestly. Let's shift an exercise, and let's modify this template finally. I'm gonna make it 7-2, support anti-air, and motorized recon. What do we lack? We lack some anti-air and some trucks. Yeah, I completely forgot that the trucks have to be produced. Mexican oil nationalized. Yes, we can get a war goal. Is Mexico really worth 10% stability and war support? I don't think it is, but I want land. My male instincts want more land. So let's get more land. Let's improve the airports here, because soon we're gonna acquire some more land. Also, we can go with 8 divisions into the British Honduras. Belgium has 10 states at the start of the game. Yeah, because they split up Congo, I completely forgot. Let's go for cavalry recon instead of motorized, because that's a waste of trucks, honestly. New anti-air, let's improve it, and let's build the new anti-air. Look at all these factories just producing stuff. Venezuela joined the Axis. Basically, the Benelux is now gone. Let's put Third Army into training. What do they lack? Anti-air and artillery. I guess I'm gonna produce more of that then. Good, we can trade on these terms. Yeah, let's do a little bit of trolling. Because we can trade with them now, but we still have a war goal. And all the air wings are gonna go to Texas. By the way, check out the name of this state. Otyozonjupa. And here's the Third Army. Let's put the 4th into training. Oh, I completely forgot to get a 3rd spy. Yay. I literally have ADHD. Oh look, a shiny red ball. We got an air wing right here with 0 planes. It's stuck because it has no planes. For some reason I'm guaranteed Turkey. I never did that. It never asked me for it. Anyway, let's give our guys orders. Let's deploy these brand new planes and let's attack Mexico. Dawn of North American Association, and Sweden is in it. Great, I'll have to fight Sweden now as well. Now that's what you get for being greedy. Well, since I'm greedy, let's get Backroom Backstabber and let's justify Guatemala. It's gonna take like 10 days, 15 days. Remember when we had no bananas? Now we're gonna have too many bananas. Honduras is next. Anyway, let's hire another German spy and let's send him to Germany. Let's improve worker conditions. We lose war support. We lost 36% war support due to convoys being raided. We literally lost one single convoy while fighting Sweden. And there goes the Mexico. Let's be honest, I don't think there's point really fighting in South America this much. I'm just gonna take out Guatemala and Honduras and that's it. By the way, thick Guatemala moment. Welcome to Belize City, the capital of Guatemala. Also, how do they have air superiority here? And there goes Honduras. Now we do have bananas. So, I guess it's time to do the biggest war so far. Let's deploy the 4th army and let's put the 5th army into training. Anyway, that's 4 armies so far. Let's delete all of their orders. Not sure if I should fight in the South America. It's probably a waste of resources. Germany is surely the biggest thing here. So in that case, let's send one army right here. 2nd army will go like this. 3rd army will go onto the Maginot Line. And the 4th army will just hold here. They have about 5,000 planes. That's too many planes. I don't think I got more than 2,000 planes, honestly. Well, in that case, I'm gonna build factories in the USA so they don't get bombed into oblivion. Regimental combat teams. Oh, by the way, check this out. Justifying on Switzerland while fascist and at war with major country, also having the Backroom Backstabber, 100% world tension, 485 days. Now, this is hilarious. Honestly, if you want to do war conquest as any country except for Ethiopia, I would highly recommend you just turn off the DLC. Bulgaria is in the Axis now. Alright, we got the first collaboration government, let's get the second one. By the way, look at this, there is no resistance here. Actually, nationally Spain has a core in it, but there is no resistance for some reason. Our agent just got captured, let's rescue him. Germany broke the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact in 1940. Oh, by the way, look at this, I never saw Soviet invasion of Finland like this. What's this? Let me guess. In 24 hours they're just gonna sign a white peace, even though Soviet Union almost occupied entire Finland. Come on Stalin, I believe in you, take that Helsinki right away. Lappi, the capital of... Oh yeah, they just signed a white peace. Why? They took 2 states. Soviet Union controlled Helsinki. Anyway, Germany managed to make a push. This is pretty useful because they're going to be distracted now. Let's give our divisions generals, and Romania is now in the Axis as well. Let's deploy these decent planes. We've got 1.3k of them alone. Yeah, we're gonna win this war, I think. Here I'm gonna deploy the rest of my air force. Basically all this crap that can fly. There's still 1,000 of them. And honestly, I believe we're ready. Let's declare war on Germany. I'll try to push into Benelux for now because it's mostly planes. I think I can do lots of damage here. Soviet Union wants me to join the... This would make no sense at all. Imagine Soviet Union allying the literally 1984 fascist Britain. Let's push a little bit into the Germany as well. Oh, look at this. First encirclement. But it's gonna get destroyed. Well, not if I do some last stand. Rip 3 German divisions. That's the first step towards the great victory that awaits. I should stop making these big assaults, instead I should focus on some small encirclements. I'm literally out of aluminum. I have to buy from the Soviets because I lost British Guiana. We rescued the operative, so let's prepare the collaboration government for the 2nd time. Oh, look at this. 8 divisions. Gone, reduced to atoms. We lost 10 convoys. Oh no. And another 6 divisions here. By the way, we already got 300,000 casualties. That's because I was attacking down here non-stop. I forgot to stop. Pretty much. There is no way I can break through this. Mobile offensive it is. I have to make some more encirclements in the Benelux if I want to do anything here. Oh my god, can I do this? Oh, look at this encirclement. Well, technically not an encirclement yet, but 21 divisions are here. We have to take them out. We'll have to take them out somehow. And here's the Rotterdam, which means we can now destroy them. Rip in pieces. Germany is still pushing into the Soviet Union somehow. Can we please retake? Oh, look at this. 8 divisions in Amsterdam, actually 9, and they're gone. Let's maybe make a couple more smaller encirclements before we make a big push. Another 3 divisions here. Germany has more than 1 million casualties. We got 400k though. Enemy agent turned. Nice. And centralized fire control it is. And we got the 2nd collaboration government. Let's finally go for the 3rd one. Another nice small encirclement here. And Germany is taking Kiev. And another encirclement here. And another one. And I think Germany is soon gonna capitulate. I guess I won't prepare the third collaboration government then. Also interesting how Germany never declared war on Denmark. They just attacked Benelux and that's it. They didn't even attack Norway. Many weird things happened in this game. And that's it. I believe it. Yeah, Germany capitulated. They capitulated to us, rightfully so, and now we can do the good old decision. Realize European unity. This gives us scores on all of France, Germany, Benelux, and Italy. And look at this. Almost 400 million core population. 1,000 factories. I could take out Soviet Union now by order 66, but I don't feel like it. Let's just take out Hungary and Romania, which are majors at this point. No, actually, I don't think Romania is a major. I think Bulgaria is a major. As cursed as it sounds, yes. Yeah, for some reason, Bulgaria always becomes a major even though Romania doesn't, even though Romania is historically and actually stronger in every aspect. Since the Great War at least. And there goes the Hungary, which once again capitulated to me. Next one is Romania. By the way, look at all these front lines which I have to delete. Let's cut off the Soviets so we actually get more land than them. And they did a naval invasion. I guess I won't have Bulgaria for myself then. Let's try to speedrun Bulgaria. Haskova speedrun. Sofia fell, which means the Plovdiv is the last city. Soviets are gonna take it most likely. Yes, they did. Here is the peace deal. And here's the outcome of the peace conference. I managed to take most of the land. I took all of Germany out, Romania, Bulgaria. Soviet Union did create Lithuania right here and also Hungary. They also have Venezuela. And I think that's it pretty much. I took everything else for myself. So yeah guys, I think this is it for the video. Come on, reform the empire and also EU. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like, share, subscribe. Consider joining my Discord server. If you got any suggestions, leave them in the comments. And yeah, see you in the next video, hopefully soon. Although I can't really promise that. Bye.